Hey, what's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and welcome to another exciting episode of EmGo Build Stuff, the series where I teach you that resistance is not futile. But moving on with the Eaglemoss / Fanhome Star Trek The Next Generation Enterprise D kit. We are on issue 31, and this will cover the final 2 stages of the Enterprise D kit. And we'll take a quick look through the magazine. Of course, we have our instructions, all that good stuff, but let's get to the final episodes here. Thine Own Self. Good episode. Get some concept art there. I do not know what I am, but I am not like you. It's very true. Masks. Oh, yes, masks. Good episode. And again, some little visuals there. Jordy, what does it feel like when a person is losing his mind? I can tell you that's easy. Anyway. Eye of the Beholder. Yeah, good episode. Genesis. Oh, yes, when they are de-evolving. Journey's End. Again, good episode. Mr. Wheaton. Firstborn. Your head is full of foolish human notions about the way things are. Bloodlines. There's a nice concept right there. Emergence. You're on the train there. Preemptive strike. Ensign Row. And all good things. Part 1. There we go. Then the refit of the Enterprise D there. You can have the extra bits they put on it. Pretty cool. I'm asking for a leap of faith and to trust me. There you go. So there's all good things. I guess that covers part 1 and part 2. There you go. 5-card stud, nothing's wild, and the sky's the limit. There you go. The last shot there of the Next Generation. And continuing voyages of the Enterprise D. There we go. So there we have the magazine. Here we have our parts. So let's get down to it. Oh, let's engage. Because ain't nothing to it but to engage it, so let's make it so. Alrighty, got our panel here. We have screws that are stuck to the magnets. Let's remove those. There we go. That's all we get here. That is everything. Get out of my life. Now let's open up our instrucciones. Ay, que instrucciones. We are here this far, no further. So we are on stage 119 in the penultimate stage of the assembly. You will fit the final battery box inside the saucer and adjust the internal cabling for the final time. Cool. Cool. Alrighty, so what are we doing? So we are bringing in our battery box. We are taking this panel here, and we are attaching said battery box to said panel. And this will be secured with 2 BM screws. Let's get those out. Come on. Come on. There's uno and 2. There we go. And since we are going into metal, as always, we bring in a little container of oil. And just a little dippity dip, boop, on the tippity tip. And let's get those threads started. And another dippity dip, boop, tippity tip. Get that going. And now We screw. We screw yet again into the final frontier. We get that snugged. And we get that snugged. Alrighty. Got all that. Nice and secure. And snuggened to my satisfaction there. There we go. We have our battery compartments, and I'm taking a wild guess. The next thing to do is bring in the saucer and attach this, so let me do that right quick. Alright, so here we have the saucer. I did detach the drive section just to make life a little bit easier for me moving this thing around because it's quite heavy and a bit unwieldy when it's all in one piece. But yeah, so what we need to do now is we need to attach this cable here. And which way are we going? Looks like we're going this way. And there we go. So now we have the unenviable task of having to take this battery compartment and stuffing it down into the jungle of wires. I basically have to make room for this. So that's going to take some time. So I'm going to do that off camera real quick. Okay, I think I got this in here well enough to where I can get it secured down. So this will be secured with 6 FKim screws. So I'm giving a little off-screen dippity dip here with the oil, and yeah, we'll get the screwing. Okay, this is a momentous occasion. This is the last screw that is going into this model. The final screwing for the Enterprise. Right there. Alright, so there we go. So now we just have the little cover here for the battery compartment. Get that in its home. Go in your home, please. Go in your home. Please. 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 This thing has to find one more reason to fight me. One last reason. There we go. There we go. There is a screw for this. I'm not counting this as the last screw because this is for the battery compartment. I just mean the final screw as far as, you know, the actual structure of the ship itself. I'm not counting the battery compartment screw. This is a screw that's supposed to, you know, it's supposed to come out. As far as all the screws that stay in the model, that was the last one. But there we go. Alright, that cover is in place, and there we go. We finally have a closed up saucer, and that is all there is to do in this stage. Alright peoples, here is what we have. We finally closed up the saucer section. We have our completed drive section. We have 2 completed nacelles. So yeah, we are at the home stretch, just one more stage to go. So in next week's episode, we will finally complete the Enterprise D, so stay tuned for that. So there you go. Now, if you would like to sign up for your own Enterprise D kits, there'll be a link in the description down below for you to check out. And if you missed any stage of this build, there is a playlist in the description down below as well for you to check out at your leisure. You can watch this lovely starship take shape before your very eyes. So there you go. As always, I hope you enjoyed this exciting episode of EmGo Build Stuff. And remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, live long and prosper, and palm in your face.